Good morning everyone. Right, I've got a couple of projects I've been asked to do, so I'm going to attempt them. I'm not saying they're going to actually work because we never know, but it is coming up Christmas and people have asked me to do certain things, so I'm going to do that. Sometimes, I've told you before, sorry, I'm just getting myself settled. But I've told you before, never throw anything away. Now, I've got some, this is what I do with all my chipboard things. And I could use this one, which I think I will. I've got a couple of these. And these are just to make very, what do you want to call them? Plain, simple, easy tree decorations. Now they don't have to be, sorry about the rustling, I'm just trying to get one. They don't have to be hearts or I mean you could even do triangles, diamonds, whatever you want to do. But I think what I'm going to do are a couple of these. Now I don't have a round disc with me, so I'm going to gauge it. We can make it as near as a circle as possible. Always keep your scissors still and move your hand if you can. Excuse me. We're going to be doing some Christmas decks, I think. I'm going to start them. These are the Christmas baubles. You can make them from heart shapes, round shapes. That's what I was trying. Oh, wrong scissors, Fee. Come on. Wrong scissors. Never mind. The right ones are sat right next to me. They don't have to be perfect because they're going to be done from all the doily bits. Glue gun on? Yes. Everything I need? Yes. Hopefully. I'm going to use some bits and pieces. I don't often use these. These are all the little bling bits that I collect. Right, I think we're going to start with the round one. Do a basic one first. It's not quite round, is it? Let's just get this looking a little bit more like a circle. You don't have to. It's whatever suits you. Now, I wouldn't be doing this if my hands felt bad, but right at this moment, they're okay. I don't know what they're like later on. So what I'm going to do I've got lots of doily bits that I've cut up. I have actual doilies and doily strands that I've cut. I've got doily bits from the middle of doilies. And I've got doilies I've just chopped apart rather than waste. And I think what I'm going to do to start with is to use a little doily. I think we'll just use that as a backing. Well, actually, I'm not going to use that first. Now, I did bring back some pure cotton. I got this big chunk, huge chunk, and I picked it up for £4, but it's pure cotton and it's vintage cotton. I was very, very lucky. I happened to be at a vintage shop. And so I'm going to use this to make a little bit of a padding. And you'll see what I mean in a minute. So I'm going to need it double the size of my little bauble. Yeah, that will double. That's fine. So first of all, we're going to stick some. Let's have a look. See what sort we've got. I think I'll use this one today. Going to use this wadding. All I do, really simple. So this is Bauble number 1, and it will be for sale. It will, because I don't keep them. And I'm going to make my own set this year. But these that I make as tutorials will be for sale. Don't waste that, comes in handy for wadding. I'm going to do both sides. Now, my daughter's on her way home. She's at Leeds and Bradford Airport at the moment. Oh, she's already come home from her jaunt, but she's went to London. She's got a job in London, but she's just home for the, well, till tomorrow. She's got to do some bits and pieces, so she's had to come back. Right, that'll do. It doesn't have to be perfect. So now what we're going to do is cover it in the cotton. I'm going to press down when I do that, because, and don't forget, I don't measure anything at all. Very rarely. I do it by eye. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I do a lot of it by eye. Mark out where I want to cut, like that. I'm going to put a doily over it, so it doesn't have to be perfect. As you wanted to use the cotton, so it's a nice pure cotton underneath. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I can just glue this. There's nothing going to be on it. There's no pins or anything on it, so it doesn't matter. Just like that. And then I think I'm going to do it the other way. Never, ever, ever know what I'm going to do. So I'm not going to cut this just yet. What I'm going to do is go around the edge and just pop that on. So I've done it around the edge where the foam is. Hope you can see. Let me just check you can see this. Yes, you can. I'll move it a little bit. So you press it down and you get as flat as you can. So I'm just pressing that down. Pull that back. Now we want this as flat as possible. And then follow the contour of the base. Like that. And if it doesn't stick, you just go back and do it. Go back round. Oh, glue. I always run out of glue, don't I? Crazy. Right, so press that down till I know where I'm going to do this. Push that, press it down, just fill it in like that. See this little bit here, like that. Looks like a bun. That's it. Ooh, now don't do that, Fee. Drop my glue gun. Silly woman. Right, so that's fine. I'm not quite happy with it. Just do that. That's okay. Now I've got that to go on because I want to leave a lip on it so that I can, you know, put a lace on it or something. There we go. So that's the start of my, we'll just try and get it even. I don't want too much sticking out. That'll do there. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine, I think. That'll do. Oh, see, my hands have already started. It just doesn't take long for them to do it. But hey ho, we're going to continue. Now, I'm just going to find myself a smaller doily, I think. I mean, you can use any doilies. Any at all. But I'm going to choose that. No, that size. I'm going to choose that. And I think I'll choose that one. They don't have to be the same at all. So first of all, I'm going to put on some lace. Now, I have here, I think we'll do a cream and pink one. No, we're going to do a cream. We're going to do a cream, I think. So, let me just cut some lace. Now, I know it's already rounded, gathered. I'm just going to gather it a little bit more in places. Okay, so I'm only going to do about 1 inch at a time. And then a couple of tucks. Like that. And you've got a lip to work around. Like that. Just do a little couple of pinches on it. And it just helps to keep it nice shape. The shape of it nice, should I say. Now, Selena Langford. I think you asked me to do some Christmas decorations. Plus a couple of other ladies. And I thought, well, we better get on with them, haven't we? Because it's nearly Christmas. It'll be here before we know it. I'm just doing these. They're very basic, very simple, easy to do. Now, I am a bugger for, I don't like waste, as you know. And because a bauble is only ever seen one-sided, when I'm teaching, I will only do more fancy on one side than the other. But if you were making it, then you would obviously see how I'm doing the main side, and you would be able to do that with both sides if you wanted to change the bauble on your tree. So this is bauble number 1. There we go. Like that. Isn't that pretty? And because I put that little bit of a pinch in it, it's laid really flat. So we've got that. Now what I'm going to do is with the bigger doily, that's going to go on the back. Like that. So that just protects that. If I wanted to put a picture on it or something, I could. But I'm not going to. Not in this instance. I'm just going to glue that around. I could put braiding, trimming and all of that on, but I'm not. Like I said, I've just explained that. I'll only decorate the front for you. There we go. So that's put a nice, I mean, that's really nice and pretty, isn't it? Now, we obviously need a hanger, because you need to hang them. But what I've got is some of this, the cream lace. But you can use anything to hang them with. And I wouldn't do it too long, because you don't need it on a Christmas bauble. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to turn it across like that. And just pop that on there. Like that. And then we're going to take this doily, which is a really pretty doily, and we're just going to pop that on like that. And that's fine. I like that. Again, just go over the edging. And that will hold your doily. Now you could use these like this. You wouldn't need to put anything on them. They are stunning and they look really shabby on a tree, so you can colour coordinate them as well. Now I could have put that on the other side. I've got to make my mind up. I might just do that actually. Change my mind, see, that's what I can do because I can. And I've got this pretty little picture. I don't fuss about them. I just get on with it and put them on. Because once your picture's on, we can work from there. Like that. Now, what I have got are all the edges from the doilies that I've cut out of the middle. See? Sorry, I'm just going to clear my hands. Right, so now what I can do is to give this a little frame. And what I'm going to do is do it on top like that. Just along the edge. But I'm going to pinch that as well, because I might not go all the way around. I might do. I might not. I think if I've got enough of this one, I will. Yes, I think I've got enough. But even if I hadn't, I would have still used it around the edge and then used a different one on the opposite side. Because it breaks it up, it gives it a little bit of, I don't know, difference. Character, that's what I was looking for. Character. Because they don't all have to be the same. Move that on. See, like that. Now, what I've got, I think it was, let me just see, because I did, here they are. I cut this up, a doily up, and I absolutely loved the little bits that were there. So I'm just going to see about using those. Oh, and I like that one as well. See, they're just the central things. So let me just see. I like those, but I got these out and they look like bunches of grapes. Like that, see? And I just love them. So I'm just going to glue that. Lift that up. Put that one there. And do the same with another one. I am not bothered if they look shabby chic, it's supposed to. Like that. They just look cute. See, it's just a little bit, but look at the pattern and the decoration on it alone. Now, I love this. And I'm just going to do that. I need another one. Just put that there. Like that. I like this one. Too big. So, oh, I like this one. I'm going to cut that. Just trim them off. That's all you've got to do. This is where you can use your scraps up. You know when I do a scrap flower? Use your scraps up to do these. Because honest to God, you don't have to just, oh, I'll put this there, this there, this there. You just do what you like. You can make something out of nothing if you try. Now, I'm just going to, let me just see. I might do it that way. No, wait a minute. I might not. Now, let's just have a look. Beautiful. Absolutely. And I'm glad about that, because then that glue will soak into there. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that so far, and I've hardly done anything to it. So, let me just figure this out now. I want a little bit of... Oh, I don't know. Let's have a look, see what we've got. Right, let's just get this in place. There we go. Hopefully it'll fit. Another glue stick. My word, the glue gun eats mine. Right, now we just manoeuvre this into place. Use your finger, lift and push. I have a little bit more of this if I run out. Like that, I think that will do. And I've just noticed there's a little pearl missing off it, so I'm just going to get another one. In fact, you won't notice it. You won't notice it at all, but I am going to get another one. Because I'm like that. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue there. And pop that missing pearl in there. That'll do. That's pretty. Look at that. I would love to have that on my tree. That is really pretty. But let's have a look, see what else we can do with it. Now, let me see. I want to do a little bit of a tassel if I can. I'm not sure. Oh, let's have a look. Now, just want to... I don't know, I like it like that. But I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a little bit of a pearly thing, I think. Now, I always put a touch of pink on mine, always. And I think what I'm going to do, although I don't really want to do pink, I've got like a beigey biscuit colour here. Like a teardrop. So I might just use that. Yes, I think I will. Just on the ends here. As a decoration. Yeah. Come on, glue gun, get in. I'm just going to pop that on there for decoration. That's it. And I may just... Let me just see what else I've got. Oh, I've got... I should have put those on really, shouldn't I? Got some cut ones. They're nice. Now, come on, silver. Don't want a blue. Oh, brown. If I get another brown, I can have a brown. Let's have a look. Just pink. Nope. There's one. That'll do. I'll use the silver ones. I think I'm just for decoration, basically, is I'm going to put one on there. Like a stop. Like that. Oh, that is really pretty. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And very little effort. So that's our bauble number 1. And that's lovely. And now we're going to do bauble number 2. So I did cut out a heart. So I think we'll do that one. Let me just see. Right. I know I'm going to make a cock-up. So I'm going to make myself a template. I don't want to make the cock-up. That's the whole thing. I'm going to cut it into a square. I'm going to fold it in half. And I'm going to very easily cut myself a hat. Like that. That is perfect. So try and get the centre of the face. Pull it back. Yep, I think we've done that. I'm going to cut that out. Just keep cutting round. It's just an easier way than to cock it up, basically. And I get the right size for the, you know, picture that I need. Beautiful, look at that, see? I can get rid of all my mess. Like that. And I've got a little hat to fit. I don't have to have this perfect or anything like that. But what I do have to have, and I'm going to do it next, is to put a little tiny, here we go, if I can find it. Yeah, I've got it. So, we just measure that. We go round there like that and double that. That's going to be right there. So, just move that out of the way. And what I'm going to do now is to cover this with a nice trim. Now, let's start here. Okay, so we're just going to do that. This does not need gathering. It's lots of gathering, this. Lots. But when I go around the edge, I will just make sure that it lays flat. See, so I'm going to pinch it a little bit, just on this bend. So I don't want it to pucker. I need it to lay flat. Like that, see? And then that will go back out along that edge. Now, this is the tricky bit, because I'm going to have to pull that down. That's it, done it. Not that tricky. It was just to pull it down in the middle. Had to be wet enough. And again, to gather this bit. I don't want it to, that's it, stop that from puckering. Like that, and I'm going to cut that, and then I'm just going to glue that on there. Isn't that pretty? And then that is going to sit on there. But I think what I'm going to do is give that a little bit of a frill now. Let me just think. Now, a different edge. I'm going to give it this one. Again, it's from a doily. And I'm going to do it inside there because of that bit on the edge. Let me just get rid of that. I'm going to pull that down slightly. Just going to go over the edge of this. Bringing it in where I need to. I don't want to cover it completely, do I? Come on. Right, let's have a look. See, just scraps of doilies. You just don't get rid of them at all. What a waste if you did. Perfect. Perfect. Like that. That's enough for another one. And then I'm going to take this and glue that onto the centre of that. Oh, look, isn't that beautiful? Oh, God, that is just beautiful. Again, I think, let me just see what I've got. I'm going to do an edge of some sort. And I might just use some of these up. Again, these were all cut from doilies. The beige and cream flowers. With little ones there. I may add in, I'm not sure. Oh, I've got this as well. Yes. Now, I've got this. It was the centre of a doily. See, it was like that. And I cut the little doily out. But that's going to make a fabulous tassel. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, cut 2 off. Like that. And then I'm going to pin this under there, under the first one. Like that. And I'm going to cut 2 more. And let's pin that between the middle. And I'm going to do the same again on the opposite side. And just give it a little, see, like a little tassely bit there. Not much, just a bit. You don't need loads. Let me have a look. See what else I can add. Let me see. Oh, I've got a little cream tassel, which I'm going to shorten. Maybe that much. So I've just shortened that. Take the tab off. And I'm going to put that just under there. Like that. Oh, it's just lovely. Look at that. And of course we need a bit of bling on it. So let's have a look. We've done that one and that one. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, do you know, I like that. Oh, wow. Oh, look what I've got. Oh, no, I like the other one. Where did it go? I like that. You know, it's got like a yellowy stone on. So, vintage brooch. I'm sorry, but you're going. I'm going to change it. Just taking it apart. Like that. I just saw that and it just looked beautiful. Made that stand out. Right, I have to make sure I get this right. I just have to make sure I get enough because it's an old vintage one. It's got a little tiny pearl missing, but I'm not fussed on that. Wow. I have a very, very tiny pearl somewhere. It's about the right size. I've got it stuck between my bloody ring now. Where's it gone? Oh my God. Yes, I think she's here. There you go. Fixed.